In January 1985, Washington, D.C. glittered with stars, not just political ones. At President Ronald Reagan's second inaugural ball, the guest list read like a Hollywood marquee: Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Don Rickles, Pearl Bailey, Lou Rawls, the Gatlin Brothers, the Beach Boys, and one juggler who could make the commander-in-chief laugh harder than anyone else in the room. That man was Michael Davis. With deadpan delivery, pinpoint timing, and a knack for turning juggling into performance art, Davis transformed the stage into controlled chaos, and Reagan loved it. He had already made the president laugh at Ford's Theater in 1982, but this night was different. This was the biggest party in America, and Davis had the spotlight. What you're about to see is that legendary second inaugural performance, exactly as it happened. Please enjoy, like, and subscribe.
Thank you. You know, when I was first asked to come here, I was a little bit afraid. I kind of felt like a CPA when he first heard about the simplified tax plan. See, I do a juggling act, and I had to wonder, why would a president want a juggler at his inauguration? Then I began to think about the similarities of the job. He has to juggle his cabinet members while trying to balance the budget. I have to think about controlling my arms. He has to worry about arms control. But let's not talk politics. I'm not a politician. I make an honest living doing little tricks. Now, there are two ways to do these tricks: with applause, and the way that we're doing them. No, I don't need your pity. You see, there's the choices that a man has to make, whether he performs simply for the applause or because things need to be done. One more time, since you liked it that much. I think that was a mandate from people. Okay, but this is the last time. Actually, that would require a constitutional amendment for the third term. Now, what? It's okay. When balancing, the shorter the object is, the more difficult it becomes to balance, the less there is to work with. I think you can see how much shorter this ball is than this hat. I'd like you to imagine I could toss the ball in the air, catch it on my nose, and balance it. While you're imagining that, if I could do this, you would remember me. I think you remember me now. It's a trick. It's a gimmick done with airplane glue. It's very dangerous. Oh, she was going to make me quit doing that. That was a gimmick, but juggling is an art. And the art of the juggler is to be innovative, to try new things, strange and unusual. That was unusual. If one were to swallow this ball, it would hurt. Twice. Let me explain the rest of the trick. What I've learned to do is to spit this ball high into the air and catch it with my mouth. Now you may wonder, why would a man learn to spit a ball high into the air to cut it with his mouth? I don't know. But why would anyone want to watch? I will attempt something even more unusual. Kind of windy in here. Well, that was unusual, but what could be more unusual than spitting tiny balls high in the air and catching them with your mouth? No way. A bowling ball, which I will attempt to combine with an egg, the natural enemy of a bowling ball. The third object, an apple. A bowling ball, an apple, and an egg. The trick being, while juggling, to take bites out of the apple and not the bowling ball. I'd like someone to examine the apple, sir. You, sir, would you catch the apple for me, please? Look at it quickly. I'd like you to throw it back to me. I'll tell you when. Maybe you'd like to examine the bowling ball. Where is it? Here? Am I getting warm? Shall we try it again? Did I mention, sir, that I'm going to eat the apple? I could throw it away and get a new one, but that would be a waste of food. And there are people juggling in India. You must throw it at the right time because your throw is the first throw of the juggle. I have the second throw. Go ahead and make my day. I'd like you to loft the apple, sir. Watch the apple. Oh, what a gag. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.